Hello, it's DPX or D3PX. A while back I announced I was going to be doing rant videos, and here's my first one. It's about a movie, video games. No, it's about some stupid ass YouTube drama that's going on. You see, I waited to talk about the H3H3 or Ethan versus Keemstar drama for the podcast of next month, but to be quite honest, that by then hopefully this stupid drama will be done. But I want to give my thoughts on it right now. So, in case you aren't sure what this whole drama is, basically it started by a YouTuber known as Some Ordinary Gamers, Mudahar, his name. He made a video criticizing Ethan from H3H3, but it was an objectively bad video, and like it was on weak claims and stuff, and Ethan made a video in response to that called Everybody Loves Ethan, play on Everyone Loves Raymond, of course, and he goes picking the video apart, trying to defend himself, and he did it very well. And then Mudahar actually makes a response to that, actually apologizing, and he deletes the original video, which that gives me a lot of respect for Mudahar. But then Keemstar makes a video saying Ethan's a liar. Ethan committed fraud or whatever. And then Ethan makes a video called Content Nuke Keemstar. A 46-minute long video about how bad Keemstar is and uses a bunch of videos or uses a bunch of incidents that we already knew about. This is where it really starts to, like, everyone, I speak for most people when I say everyone's starting to lose respect for Ethan. Shit like this, it's dumb. One of the things that is definitely, talked about the most when it comes to this video is how long he spent on Etika. Definitely. And I do not agree with the claim that Ethan pretty much implied that Keemstar made Etika want to commit suicide. I don't agree with that. It's not really what I got, but it just was uncomfortable. An uncomfortable, 16 minutes of a 46-minute long video talking about Etika and using Etika to be right in some stupid-ass YouTube drama. See, Pyrocynical, when Etika committed suicide, Pyrocynical made a video called Let Etika Rest. And I agree, let him rest. And his point is, like, don't use Etika as for stuff like this. And yeah, don't fucking do that. He also brings up the Just Destiny incident, the Smile for YouTube incident, the Basherverse incident, the RS Glory and Gold incident, all stuff that we already knew. And I get the point is to call out Keemstar and everything he's done. To be honest, it's not what I thought originally. I didn't think it was. I was dumb when I wasn't being too smart when I watched it, so I just thought it was just a video. Here's everything bad Keemstar has done. But then I realized, wait, Keemstar is going to respond to this, and now this is going to snowball. And it sure did. But I'll get into that in a sec. What I want to talk about, and it's something that Ethan did that was terrible, I feel, and it's probably the thing most people are mad about with this whole thing, is Ethan going after Keem's sponsor, G Fuel. And how long has Keemstar had G Fuel as a sponsor? Like, years. But Ethan continuously brought up the sponsor and how Keemstar shouldn't be sponsored by G Fuel, which got Ethan's fans to go spamming G Fuel to drop Keemstar, which they eventually did. Like, a lot of YouTubers made a bunch of videos about this. Mudahar made a video about this. Critical made a video about this, and the things they said, they're worried that what sponsor shaming is going, like, this can. I'm kind of worried about that too, because I'm not the point to get sponsored yet, but that doesn't matter because that will start another adpocalypse, and it's not going to affect me yet, but I don't want to see other people affected by it. And the most worrying thing about this, I think we can all agree, is the precedent that sponsor shaming set. And accurately enough, fucking Keemstar's fans started spamming Old Spice to drop Ethan, which they did. Where Keemstar was even like retweeting the tweets telling Old Spice to drop Ethan, saying, no, don't do this, despite the fact that you're fucking retweeting it. And then also Pokimane did this with some other YouTuber. I don't know that whole story. I didn't bother to look at that one, but then Keemstar makes a response video. He mentions one of the things he mentions is that it's an absolute first for YouTube that Ethan went after Keem's sponsors. And then in response to that, Ethan made a video saying, or that wasn't the whole video, I made that sound like it was the whole video, but in the video he brought up Keem going after some like esports players sponsor or some shit. I don't know. Which, okay, yeah, you're right. That is not an absolute first for YouTube. So, does that mean you should have gone after a sponsor? Like, I hope you know what this possibly does to YouTube. And basically, I really don't want to talk about the rest because the rest is all fucking dumb. You know, I didn't bother to really care that much. Basically, this is two grown men arguing over nonsense, sponsor shaming each other, fucking saying, like, you did this. No, I didn't. You suck. No, you. It's dumb. It's dumb. And Grade A Under A, one of his second video in a very long time, he recently uploaded a video about the drama. He brought up a really good point. The fucking drama wasn't even entertaining. Like, you can make a drama entertaining. I agree with like just about everything Grade A Under A said in his video.
And this drama wasn't even entertaining. This was fucking boring. Like, yes, it held all of our attention, don't get me wrong, right? But that's because it's COVID lockdown and we all clearly had nothing better to do than watch these two old senile boomers go at it. Like, it was either this or watch James Charles' new instant influencer series. And fuck that.
Like, Ethan's videos especially were like fucking really sad and just they felt more to sympathize with him rather than to shut down Keemstar, which neither should really be happening. This shit's like these two people are stuck in the past. Ethan especially, he kind of made this a drama. Keem like falsely accused Ethan of fraud, which was dumb. But Ethan is the one who dropped a 46-minute long video about Keem. So I'd say it was Ethan who started the drama, really. And you want to respond to the false claim. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. Like, absolutely, you should definitely respond to that. But you have a podcast that you post once a week on there. You could have just quickly addressed it there. That could have been like the title of the podcast, like Keemstar falsely accuses me of fraud or some shit, whatever. Like, you don't have to, like, that was really all you needed to do. And the Etika part, that was why. I get you want to show how bad Ethan, or show how bad Keem is, which I agree, Keemstar is really bad, but, like, you don't need to use the death of someone as defense for yourself. Look, if you look at who is worse, Keem has done a lot worse shit, I feel. Keem, I feel, is a lot less likable. But Ethan is more of an example on how to slowly hit the self-destruct button. They're both... You don't have to pick a side with every YouTube drama, and this is definitely one where you shouldn't. don't side with either of them, because they're both wrong. This is ridiculous and an immaturity at, like, its worst. It's two fully grown men. Like, I think at one point, like, fucking, like, they started talking about the color of the multicolored clothes they're wearing. Like, are you serious? Is this what's happening? Look, I know you've heard a lot of people rant about this. I just wanted to give my 2 cents, because, like, when else am I going to talk about this? I don't ever want to talk about this ever again. So, yeah, the final word is, this drama is dumb. I honestly, when I was watching the videos, it honestly felt like this is something I shouldn't be watching. Like, it felt like something between two people that should have only involved those two people. It kind of felt like you're in a room and two other people are just arguing. That's what it felt like. So, yeah, this is dumb. Sponsor shaming is retarded. I don't. Sorry, I used that word, but that's true. I can't think of a better word to use. It's retarded. And using Etika, and not even only Etika. These are probably the worst example, but just using the mental health problems of others as to win a YouTube drama is just beyond stupid. So that's all. See ya.